Hello again. I'd like to talk here about the Connect 12 Learning Book. This is a very useful booklet for both student and teachers alike, and I'd like to draw your attention to three particular sections in this learning book. There is a link to the learning book in your document. So firstly, I'd like to draw attention to a number of learning outcomes that are contained in the first section in the book, and they're organised under various headings. Getting started, using the magnifier in live mode, taking a picture, viewing a captured image, reading a document, annotating or writing in a document, working in the gallery, using the distance camera, and using the advanced settings. But what I'd particularly like to draw your attention to is how these learning outcomes are set up on the pages here. We can see the heading here is about using the distance camera, and we have a number of learning outcomes down along here. But just beside each learning outcome is a column that says, I need help. And next to that again, a column that says, I don't need help. It's important when thinking about these to recognise that the objective of working in this systemised manner with the student is to encourage their independence in using the various applications of the Prodigy software. It's envisaged at the beginning that for each of these learning outcomes, they're going to need considerable help. So, for example, in looking at this column here, I need help, we could imagine there could be lots of dates there where the student is practicing working with each learning outcome. And then once they have mastered it, there may be one or possibly two dates given under the I don't need help column. I'll be going through each of these sections in further videos. The next section I'd like to draw your attention to is the quick gesture summary. There are numerous gestures that are used that offer quick shortcuts or quick access to various features of the Prodigy apps. For example, holding your finger on a screen to capture a picture or a document, and then when trying to read a document, doing a double tap with one finger to turn speech on and off. These are all here for you to look at and recognise. Lastly, I'd like to talk about a further section here which contains quick tips for the teacher. This again is making reference to the various gestures, but this time under the sections that I had mentioned earlier. For example, using the magnifier in live mode, taking a picture, and so on. Here, a statement is given. For example, I know how to return to the main carousel. So the student or the teacher can test their knowledge and see, can they remember what is the gesture that would allow them to do this.